All right, I'm coming on with another message. And this one is pertinent. All in all these, I guess, are pertinent. This one's on morals. And we live in a society, and the scriptures point to it, um, that morals are from God. Those that are in the flesh are living their, like, if you think of it this way, I guess, if you don't have the Bible, then where do your morals come from? If you don't have a moral standard to your living, and it's kind of like, I guess, one of those things. It's like, where would your morals come from? Are they societal? Are they from your mom and dad? Is it a? I mean, it's because it seems like our morals are going out the window at this point. And this has been going on off and on through most of the time. I was watching a thing about Elijah last night, and I mean, it just seems like we have this on again, off again more issue with morality. It's like people try to follow God's word and then they fall off. Then they try to follow His word again and they fall off again. And Elijah was in a time where you had Ahab, who was extremely wicked, and then you had Jezebel, who was controlling him basically, and she was wicked beyond anything you can imagine. And just to give you an idea, Ahab wanted a field and went to the guy and said, I want to buy your field, and the guy refused. And so they came up with a BS report, that the guy was wicked and wasn't doing the right thing, so he was stoned. And there were false witnesses and that type of thing, and so they were stoned in order for Ahab to just take over the land, which he did. So the guy died, and he came in and took the land. And it seems like that's happening a lot lately. It's called eminent domain, where supposed things that corporations want, and then they sue the crap out of said city, or basically, and say, "Oh, well, you're infringing upon my rights," and so they run us over because of their money and their greed, and we have no way of fighting them. And they have come up with so many immoral things. But I'm going to stop on my high horse. I'm going to start with Isaiah 5, and this is starting at 18. It says, "Woe to those who draw sin along with cords of deceit, and wickedness as with cart ropes. To those who say, let God hurry, let him hasten his work, so we may see it. Let it approach." So this is kind of happening with regard. They're trying to bring upon Armageddon because they think that the Messiah is going to come back, and they think that if they, it's like God's timing is not their timing. Let it approach. Let the plan of the Holy One of Israel come, so that we may know it. Lord are those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness. So we see a lot of that where people are saying, oh, well, this is good and it's really evil. And darkness for light, that means that they're switching sin for something that's supposed to be good. And there's a lot of this going on where they're like, hey, well, this is a good thing if we surveil you. And in the end, we're going to be under lockdown and in a prison state. Oh, wait, we already are. And that's what our school systems are. Don't they look a whole lot like prisons? It's very similar appearances, and you're basically, in order to go anywhere or do anything, you have to ask for permission. um, and so they're controlling us. But yeah, and who put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe to those who are wise in their own eyes and clever in their own sight. So wise in their own eyes, thinking, oh, well, I'm high and mighty and nothing can take me out. These people are arrogant and prideful. Woe to those who are heroes at drinking wine and champagnes at, and champions at mixing drinks, who acquit the guilty for a bribe, which we see that corruption going on right now, but deny justice to the innocent. Therefore, as tongues of fire lick up straw, and as dry grass sinks down in the flames, so that tools will decay, and their flowers blow away like dust. This is declared and decreed upon this nation that this will happen. And yes, Babylon is going down. We are a wicked, evil, well, not we. I'm not going to include myself in that statement. This is a wicked, evil generation, and it will be dealt with by the fires of heaven in God's punishment and whatever is declared and decreed across this land by his prophets, and Babylon will be destroyed. Just like it says in Revelation 17 and 18, it says, Babylon, Babylon has fallen. Yeah, this is happening now. And just because I'm saying it may happen now means within like the next whatever little bit. God's timing is not my timing. So yeah. And spurred the word of the Holy One of Israel. Therefore the Lord's anger burns against his people. His hand is raised and he strikes them down. The mountains shake, earthquakes, and the dead bodies are like refuse in the streets. Yet for all of this, his anger is not turned away. His hand is still upraised. He lifts up a hammer for distant nations. He whistles for those at the ends of the earth. Here they come, swiftly and speedily. There is a group of people that will, and I've seen this in my dreams 2 or 3 times now, where a certain bear comes and attacks here. So, yeah. Their plans are not hidden before Yahweh. Yahweh knows every single thing that they're even remotely trying. Not one of them grows tired or stumbles. Not one slumbers or sleeps. Not one belt is loosened at the waist. Not a sandal along is broken. Their arrows are sharp. All their bows are strong. Their horses' hooves seem like flint. Their chariot wheels like a whirlwind. In chariot, modern day chariot, are drones and tanks and everything else, the war machines. Their roar is like that of a lion, the roar of the young lions. They growl as they seize their prey and carry it off with no one to rescue. In that day, they will roar over it like the roaring of the sea. And if one looks at the land, he will see darkness and distress. Even the light will be darkened by the clouds. So that is coming, and I have seen the rapture. I don't know when it'll happen. God has given me visions and dreams of it happening. All I can say and warn, there's going to be great earthquakes like you've never seen before. It's going to cause fissures and cause volcanic eruptions all over the place. It's going to cause lands to go into the ocean. It's going to cause tsunamis to hit the land. There's going to be great balls of fire falling from the sky, which are going to cause more devastation. And I don't know what it looks like in other countries because I don't live there. My dreams are country specific. Although I've gotten a couple of dreams not about the destruction, but about helping those that are in Oz. So I don't know what that looks like yet, and I will when it happens. 2 Peter 1:5, apply all diligence in your faith, supply excellence. Excellence is virtue. Another virtue is like truthful, honest, upright. You have a person of integrity, and in your moral virtue, knowledge, and in your knowledge, self-control, and in your self-control, perseverance, then to godliness, then brotherly love, and then kindness, or brotherly kindness to love. We should be diligently using virtue, which is truth and honest and knowledge, in these other characteristics in our moral ways. We should persevere in all hardships and trying times. The trying times are upon us now. the evilness, God's allowed it to this point because he's going to bring his wrath and his judgment in full force now, and he's going to destroy those people. They think that they can mock and scorn God, and make their bunkers and hide from him, and he's going to destroy everything, all those tunnels that they have made and all these underground places that they have, and all these storage facilities are going to rot. They're going to decay and desiccate, and nothing will be left. They will be used for the righteous, and God's going to take your stuff and give it to those who are the righteous and who deserve it. Always showing love, and being above. We have to be above reproach. If we are God's chosen people, we have to be above those that reproach us, so the demons can't use anything against us. Like, hey, look at what he did. Oh, well, you shouldn't listen to him because, oh, well, he slept with another person. Oh, well, he's sleeping around on his wife. Oh, well, he's doing drugs. And it's like, and that's what the devil wants us to have happen. He wants the devil wants demons to use these things against us, and it's called blackmail. And if you do something, if you get nudie pictures out there, they'll use it against you, and that's why we have to be above reproach. That's why we cannot be involved in this. And yes, I've done these things in my past, and it's like, and if you know that there's something out there, that's when we stand up, and and come what may, and we say, hey, I did this. I have taken full. I've taken this fully, and this is what I did, and so they can't use it against us. This world is getting extremely wicked, but we need to use self-control and to show the love of Yahweh to all. We live by biblical truths and knowledge that our modern world doesn't understand. They live in the flesh, and they think nothing of being corrupt, lazy, ruthless, and always in a hurry to get somewhere. They do not care who they hurt or use, and they use us as stepping stones to get, or they use not just us. They use everyone to get what they want. If you have something they want, they'll find a way of getting to your stuff. If we have AI and robots and all this stuff, so they can make up whatever they want on you, and that's where God intervenes, and he will cause them to fall before these things, or he'll bring the truth out and go, hey, this person never did this. So we live in a very wicked time, and they're coming up with everything they can. That's why they have surveillance all the time. They're like, hey, look at this person. Oh, well, he's not watching the road. Oh, well, they're doing this, that. Oh, they're jaywalking. So yeah, we live in a world where every little detail of our lives is going to become visible to everyone. 1 Corinthians 15:33. Bad company corrupts good morals. And that's so true. If you think you can go to the same places, so this is after you become one of God's chosen. If you think that, if you think that you can go to the same places and be around the same people that cause you to do drugs, that cause you to get in these bad habits, that cause you these different things, it's not going to happen. It's going to drag you down and cause you to slip up. If you're having trouble with alcohol, you don't go to the bar and say, hey, I'm going to sit here because, oh, well, this is a place I like to hang out at. Like, that's really stupid. That's also why it says in the Bible to not be unequally yoked, because you will compromise your beliefs. It's like your morals and your values that you set for yourself will be compromised by because you don't want confrontation. It's like you'll have fights with your significant other, and because of these fights, you're like, I'm done. I don't want to fight. So you'll compromise what you know to be true in order to have peace in the home. And it's like, so yeah, you're not supposed to divorce, but along the lines of adultery. If she's committing adultery, that according to the Bible, that's just ways of causing divorce. However, you're not supposed to marry divorced women, period. You're not supposed to do it. In our modern world, it's like, hey, yeah, I get divorced 2 and 3 and 5,000 times. if you get divorced, you're not supposed to remarry. You're supposed to basically, you're supposed to live like you can become friends with someone, but yeah, you can't cross that line. James 1:21. Put aside all filthiness and all that remains of wickedness. In humility, receive the word implanted, which is able to save your souls. So this is kind of like what's above. You put aside all filthiness. Like your words should be filled with uplifting comments and not beating the crap out of someone. You shouldn't be cursing someone or saying, "Oh, I hate you." All these words are putting curses on those other people, and you can have a lot of these do come true in their life if you constantly keep saying something, even to yourself. If you constantly keep saying all kinds of negative things to you, well, those negative things have a way of manifesting and coming true. So we need to be around people that are going to uplift us. However, we're also called to go to those places where we can call people out and to do things differently. 1 Thessalonians 4:3, no sexual immorality, so perversion. So anything involving sex, so that includes male male, female female, and any bestiality. Bestiality means you're sleeping with an animal, or any type of perversion. All these Kama Sutra and that type of thing you should not do. And I'm still trying to understand that, and I haven't really had much background in this area. But yes, those things that I just called out, you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to, even if you are engaged to someone, you're not supposed to sleep with them until after you are married. And that is under God. That doesn't mean that you go before. I mean, you are supposed to go before a preacher and that type of thing. But the thing is you are to make a covenant with God and with your wife, in the eyes of God. Yeah. So, and that's what we're supposed to do. And you're really not supposed to break that covenant with your wife, unless she's an adulteress, like I said before. 1 Corinthians 7:2, because of immoralities, each man is to have his own wife, and each woman her own husband. If you have trouble with pornography or with other things, well, one, you're supposed to get rid of it. But if you struggle with keeping this out, you're supposed to have your wife. I mean, you need to find someone that you can be with, and to satiate your cravings. I struggled with this very area for a very long time, and it caused me to slip up and do things that I'm not proud of. And it's, yeah. And that is very big in our culture. I mean, it just seems like women and men's bodies are just thrown all over everything. I mean, it's in music, it's in movies, it's all over the TV, and it's like, and then you have people like, oh, well, this is I'm supposed to be doing this, and so you see scantily clad men and women, and then you wonder why we're all slipping up and having these thoughts. It's like, well, when you have everything showing, well, that's what happens. And so we're in a society where all these things, and the devil wants us to slip up, and so he's causing all this to happen. And the sad thing is, the other people that are not God's chosen, that are not following the Christian ways and values, I mean, these people, it's like, oh, well, I'm just living. Oh, well, I mean, it's like, I have curs, I need to show them off. And this is the world we live in. They think nothing of doing the wrong thing. They live in the dark. They think nothing of running over someone. They think nothing of, hey, I'm going to steal everything from you because it's the right thing to do. No, it's not the right thing to do, but you know where I'm going with it. But we live in a culture where everyone is stealing from everyone, where everyone is lying and cheating and stealing and sneaking around behind everyone's backs. And I mean, we had all kinds of files coming out, and these people are still in power, which I find ridiculous. But it's just like we live in a culture where things are blatantly coming out, And I believe God is saving up all of His wrath for the day that it all comes pouring out. Romans 1:32, an unfit mind. So if you have an unfit mind, a reprobate mind is the other word that comes to my mind. But these are things that happen, and it's a long list: unrighteousness, wicked, greedy, evil, full of envy, murderers, strife. If you have someone that causes strife, they probably have an unfit or reprobate mind. They're deceitful, which the devil is number one deceitful person. Malice, your anger and constantly causing issues. Your gossips, in other words, talking behind someone's back and insinuating different things and causing people to have bad images of who you are. Slanderers, you slander everyone around you. Haters of Yahweh. That's why when we God's chosen speak up, the demons go crazy and they spit on us and come after us and do everything they can to stop us. These people are violent, arrogant, boastful. Sounds like a certain someone in power right now. Inventors of evil. So these people keep coming up with new and evil ways to do all kinds of evilness. I mean, the stuff that we have in our modern society is like, holy cow. We have invented so many evil ways to just do all kinds of harm to everyone. Disobedient to parents. And also what came to my mind is disobedient to authority figures. In other words, you don't care what authority figures do or say or whatever, you go against them. Without understanding, untrustworthy, unloving, unmerciful, and these people are worthy of death, and they give hearty approval to those who practice them. And that's what you're seeing in the modern society. It's like, hey, yeah, great job, hey, keep it up. Oh, we like this stuff. Oh, well, we applaud you for keep going. It's like, oh, well, you shouldn't want to follow God's ways. So 3 John 1:11, don't imitate evil, but good. One who does good is of Yah. The one who does evil has not seen Yahweh. So the people that are doing evil haven't really seen God and haven't really given their lives over to God. So these are people to watch out for, but these are also people that God wants us to go to and try to sway by how we act and what we do. 1 Corinthians 6:13, body is not for immorality, but for Yah, and Yah for the body. And our body, if you've given your life over to Him, is the temple of Yahweh. It is the temple of our God. So He doesn't reside in vessels anymore like the Ark of the Covenant. He resides in us. He's no longer in the inner parts of a church. He resides in us. Deuteronomy 32:4. His work is perfect. His ways are just. A God of faithfulness and without injustice. He is righteous and upright is He. Sorry. Romans 1:20. His eternal power and divine nature have been clearly seen, being understood through what has been made, so they are without excuse. His power is right out that window. The devil has invented science and other things. Oh, evolution. No, evolution doesn't exist. If we had natural selection, why are there so many animals that are prey items? Like all the bugs you see, all of them are consumed by everything else. Like, I mean, birds eat them, bats eat them. it's like, and if we had natural selection, why are there so many animals that are so easy to take out? It's just, it doesn't make sense. And mutations, if you ever know science, you know most of the mutations are usually not good mutations. It's just, but yeah, His eternal power. He controls the wind. He controls the rain, and that is, if you need to watch Elijah, it's like he stopped the rain for 3 years. I think it was Elijah who stopped the sun. Like, he made it daylight for 2 or 3 days, and this is in historical record. It's not just in the Bible. there is a period of time where the sun never set, and I think it was in the sea, the red Dagon. Hopefully, you know where I'm going with this country. In their historical record, I think there was in their historical there was a day that lasted more than one day. So yeah, I mean, all of his stuff. I mean, you are his handiwork. So, I mean, it's like, and the thing is like, if we evolved, I mean, there are certain insects and other things. It's like there's no way that this system was without that system was with this system. It had to have come about all at once, because if this system came about, then and the whole nature around it was not ready for it, then why would that system keep going? It's like, and there's a lot of different things, kind of like the cow. It's like they're a ruminant eater, and the bacteria, it's like which developed first? The bacteria that eats the cellulose so a cow can get the nutrients out of it, or did the cow develop first because it was able to eat? The thing is if you eat something and you're not able to get the nutrients out of, then the cow would die. And so, yeah. So, whatever. Ephesians 4:18, Gentiles walk in the futility of the mind, being darkened in their mind, alienated from life of God because of the ignorance that is within them, because of the hardness of their heart. So these people have a hard heart, and God can change their heart, and we can too. I mean, that's why we're there. That's why we do good works. It's because we can have Gentiles, but yes. So Gentiles is the opposite of the J group that is under said flag and in the I country. Hopefully you know where I'm going. But yeah, but God came back to save all of us, and not just that one particular group. And Jacob was called Israel. So Jacob was called that, and so it's his lineage and the people that came from him and Abraham. Romans 2:14, Gentiles without the law are a law unto themselves. In other words, their law is what basically came about through what they think. But I mean, everyone, if we didn't have the Bible, everyone has a variation as to what is good and what is not. Like some people, it's like, oh, it's okay to go over the speed limit. Oh, it's okay to shortchange someone. Oh, it's okay to do this, that, or the other. Oh, it's okay to litter on the ground. I mean, it's like, and then when you realize that these things cause other people issue, well, the people that have a reprobate mind, they don't care. They're like, oh, well, I don't care if you get hurt. I don't care if things happen. There are other verses, and I'm not going to be able to get to all of them, like Deuteronomy 24:15, Galatians 5:19, Proverbs 1:7, Isaiah 59:9. But the thing is I'm out of time. But this is a big issue, and morals is a big point. So thank you for joining me. But God saves the upright in heart, and I would look into morality, and if led to do it, I may do another video, and just do one where but yes, morals is anything like that the Bible says not to do, you don't do it. If it's sinful, you don't do it. If you have morals, then you would follow the Bible and follow what it says and follow what God says. When you're anti-morals and want to do your own thing, then you're against what the Bible says. We're not to be of the flesh, but of the Spirit. So thank you for joining me. Hopefully you've learned a lot. But yes, there are other scriptures. I just haven't been able to get to them, and I'm limited on time. God bless you all. Bye for now.